This is the table of elements, and it is sorted by the atomic number here, the Z. So imagine that I want to check the same table and sort it by name, because you see that this is atomic number, and I want to have start from aluminium, or example, and have it in alphabetical order by name. What I do, first of all, I have to select the whole table. So either I go and do this, or I can do here and then drag up to the end, which is not very easy, because imagine if we have 3000 rows. Or I can just press Control plus the multiplication sign, and it gets the whole table. Then data, sort, and I want to sort by name here. I don't need any more criteria for the time being. Then options, you can see that range contains column labels, so the first row is going to be considered as the label for each column. If this is deselected, this is what happens. Sort criteria, and we have column A, B, C, D. At the same time, this line is going to be considered as data. So if I do something like this, let me do it again because I forgot to deselect something and it's a bit difficult to explain for the time being. So control, multiplication, data, sort by name, options, okay. So you see that we start from actinium and we go down to Z. If I do the same thing and I deselect range contains column labels, sort by criterion is going to be by column C. Okay, so this is what happens. The first row participates in the data, so name N, so it's going to be before neodymium or whatever. So this is not what we wanted to do. So we go back and we range include, so we've got exactly what we want. We can have case sensitive or not. And then what is really interesting is that when I do this, it's the same table, the original table, that is going to be restructured. Sometimes, there you go, this is the original. Sometimes we want to take this table and we want to sort it and have the results displayed elsewhere, because we want to keep the original structure intact, which is a good idea for this, because this is the standard way the chemical elements are presented. So data, sort, and then copy sort results to, and I will indicate the first cell that is going to contain the data. So for example, we have the original table here. The first cell is the A1, so here is going to be the N1, so the data is going to start from here. So N1, and there you go. So you've got the table, the original table here, and then we go from N1, we have our data here, and we've got actinium and all that. So we preserved the original table. And the last option, let's okay. And last thing we can do is we can sort by name, it doesn't matter, and then we can use a custom order, sort order. For example, this is not going to be the case because in the name column we don't have these values, but if we had, for example, data for the days of the week for the whole year, we could sort by day, and then we would have, for example, 52 lines for Monday, 52 lines for Tuesday, etc., sorted. And so this is not going to help us. And so there you go. You can copy to result or not, and then we can have multiple criteria up to 3. For example, I want to have, yeah, so I'm going to sort it by group, the group, the period group. There's 1 up to 8 or something, and within each group I want to have it sorted by name. So you've got the first group, and we have sorted out helium and hydrogen. This is the second group, and we've got from beryllium to oxygen, and third and fourth. There are, I think, 7 groups. So we've got a double sorting, doubling sorting out or whatever. So, and we could have another criteria if we wanted, but I don't see why I would need a third one here, but it doesn't matter. So you can have up to 3 criteria.